What's up, everybody? Back at you with a trading challenge update on the $1,000 account. So we're now up to $1,300, $1,328 and something cents. So a little more than 10% away from our goal of a 50% return, on the $1,000 account. So we want to get up to $1,500. I think we can wrap this thing up within the next 3 weeks. We wanted that 50% return by the end of the year. But we're going into week 7 right now, and I think we can wrap this thing up by week 10, have our 50% return, if we do the right things. The MJ sector, I've been playing these MJ plays, so CGC, ACB, those are Canadian companies. Saw a nice bounce today. This morning, it's Monday at around 10 p.m. Was pulling back through last week. Saw some red, got some selling pressure, but nice bounce today with some big volume. So we're getting that, get some eyes and some money rolling into the MJ sector today. But let's get a look at some of these stocks. We're gonna go over CGC, ACB, Tesla, and NKLA. Just some of the plays we've been, some of the stocks we've been messing with during the course of this challenge. So SPY overall market. Down 1.5% today, closed near the low. So the bears are in control in the short term. Seeing some selling pressure. Longer term, I don't see too much, cause for concern or source for concern. We have to pull all the way down to this low down here at 319. So we can pull back another 10%, and we'd have to break this support in order for there to be a trend change here. So as long as we can pull all the way down to 1320, pull one of these numbers, and the uptrend, the long-term uptrend, will still be intact. I didn't mean to draw that line, but short-term, bears in control. Bulls are going to be looking to hold the low of the day today at 341. CGC, I'm in a swing position at CGC right now. Got in at 1879, I believe. This is the monthly chart. Let's get a look at the daily. I got in at 1879. I actually got in back here, so I think this was last Monday. And we saw lots of red over the past week. It was 4 days in a row of red. I held on the whole time. Probably should have set a stop loss. The plan was to stop out at 18, I think, but it was just lots of red. I figured I'd hold in. Not super precise planning by me. I kind of lucked out today, honestly, with this bounce. Close the day up 11.5%. But whenever these MJ stocks get moving, they can go. Let's go look at the monthly, just a bigger time frame. I have confidence in the MJ sector because we're starting to see some serious volume and attention going into this election, into the MJ sector. And when these things go, they tend to go. So I'm hoping for this trend change. It's gonna, the overall market going up is will provide a better environment, for these MJ stocks to run again. But I think I'm just going to hold CGC for these next 3 weeks, and 10% or 11 or 12%. So if we get into the 22s, like mid 22s, I think we'll have reached our $1,500 or $500 return, 50%. But there's room to go here. There's room to run in these MJ sector, in the MJ sector. And with the Biden election, with the election coming up in November, we'll see how the market reacts to that. I can remember back in 2016 when Hillary lost, or like on the election day, we had a big sell-off. I don't know what's going to happen this election day whenever we find out who's going to be the president, if it's going to continue to run or if we're just going to lose all the momentum. Who knows? But at least going into the election, I'm going to be looking to ride this momentum in the MJ sector. ACB, we're looking at the daily right now. It looks like that's a shitty chart. It looks like not a good, fundamentally sound company, just from looking at the chart, the daily chart. But if you can see, as you can see in here, we're in a downtrend long term, but there are little pops in here. So these are little pops that you can take advantage of. Whenever you see signs of a trend change, and these are little 621 up to 732. So these are little 20% pops that can be taken advantage of. And this chart is like an ugly looking chart, but like today closed up 17%. Let's look at the 15 minute, because that chart does not look good. That's still awful too. But ACB is one I've been looking at just to, what the fuck is going on? ACB is just a company I've been looking at, not super fundamentally sound. Doesn't seem like just looking at the chart, it looks like anytime there's any interest in the stock, that everyone's just rushing to dip out and unload shares on people buying and hoping for a long-term trend change. I don't know what's up with this chart, but whatever. Tesla, saw some selling today, down 2%, closed near the low of the day. I've been pulling back for 3 days. We're looking at support here at 430, low of the day today. So the bulls are going to want to hold that, and now we got key resistance up at 465.90, the high of the bounce. So it's looking like we're going to be playing within this range here. For the next, we could be in this range for the next week or two. So no clear play for me, on Tesla. I want to short Tesla badly. I think that after the split, and I thought it was overpriced at 900, then it went up to fucking 2,000, 2,200 or whatever, and they split. And I still think I think it has to pull back. Let's look at this. Look at the monthly chart here. I think that like a chart like this, it needs to pull back. It needs to correct itself. So I want to short Tesla badly, but not in the short term, because the bulls have been buying dips. So it'll likely coincide with a overall market pullback. But market's hanging in there for now. So no plays on Tesla for me. Most likely going into the week, unless we see something, see something else go on. NKLA, so big red day on Friday. Kind of been just playing in this range here. Had that big. I hit this bounce back like 2 weeks ago. Hit the bounce, and it's kind of just been hanging out in this range. Broke support back here. The support level was back here at 22 in the $22 area. Broke it on Friday, and attempted to bounce today. We closed the day up about 4.5%, so not bad. But if you look at the 15-minute time frame, we did open the day. You made it up above $21, up to close to $22, and just immediately sold off, and attempted to bounce. But bears in control, selling pressure, and closed the day up 4.5%, so not bad. But doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of confidence for those buyers in NKLA long-term chart. Doesn't look too bad to me. I mean, if you can look past all the fraud allegations that NKLA is going through and all that stuff, we might see another bounce, or who knows. But I kind of just want to, if anything, I'll be shorting any bounces from Tesla. From NKLA. But probably won't be playing NKLA this week. Probably just going to hold on to that CGC swing position. Maybe look at some more US MJ stocks, because they're doing well. They're holding up pretty well going into this election. So that's all I got for you today. Leave a like, comment. If you have any ideas for videos or any stocks you want me to go over, so leave a subscription. Hit me on the socials, and I'll get back to you next time.